Welcome to the next dramatic reading in my Counseling and Psychotherapy Theories dramatic reading series. You can probably tell by the shadow behind me and the fact that I haven't combed my hair or shaved that today's reading is about Existential. Creatures of a Day by Irvin D. Yalom. Here's a quote from Marcus Aurelius that he has before he even starts the book. All of us are creatures of a day, the rememberer and the remembered alike. All is ephemeral, both memory and the object of memory. The time is at hand when you will have forgotten everything, and the time is at hand when all will have forgotten you. Always reflect that soon you will be no one and nowhere. Well, that's a little bit depressing, and I'm not sure. I really feel like I'm standing, I'm alive, I'm engaged, I'm in the moment, I'm experiencing my entire self as much as I can. But then there also are those existential psychodynamics, those life demands that we cannot avoid, or we should not avoid. And they include death, of course. And I remember one time I almost felt like I was going to die, and the whole idea of death anxiety as a reality was so much more wild and intense than that intellectualizing over the possibility of death. Same thing about freedom. Same thing about meaning and meaninglessness. And same thing about isolation, which really is what Marcus Aurelius' quotation was all about. Here's one more quotation from the book, page 80 and 81. Yalom is talking or writing after he has finished a session. After our conversation, my mind swirled with thoughts about the impossibility of ever learning how psychotherapy works. We therapists strive so fervently for precision in our work and aspire to be fine-tuned empiricists trying to offer precise fixes for the broken elements in our patients' attachment history or DNA sequences. Yet the realities of our work do not fit that model, and often we find ourselves improvising as we and our patients stumble together on the journey toward recovery. I used to be unnerved by that. But now, in my golden years, because Yalom is getting older, I whistle softly to myself as I marvel at the complexities and unpredictability of human thought and behavior. Now, rather than being rattled by uncertainty, I realize that it is pure hubris to posit specificity. Now, the one thing I've come to know with certainty is that if I can create a genuine and caring environment, my patients will find the help they need, often in marvelous ways I could never have predicted or even imagined. How's that for a dramatic reading? Well, that's the end of the dramatic reading. I hope you guys take a moment, maybe many moments, because I'm now inhabiting my own inability to speak articulately and embracing that. I hope you have a chance to embrace some of those things fully this week and beyond in honor of the existential approach. Thank you for listening.